Welcome into the Kicking It with the Colonels podcast. Wes and KJ with you. It's presented by UK Sports Medicine. We're glad that you are along with us here. And we've got a great show lined up for you today. We have Pedro Moreno, shortstop of the EKU baseball team, joining us a little bit later. But first, KJ and I are going to tell you about what all is going on around campus right now. And it is getting toward that time of year where things start to die down, but we
Yeah.
do have still a lot going on, including women's golf. Let's talk about them first. Women's golf had a really big showing at the Colonel Classic.
Yeah, absolutely. Women's golf finished second in the Colonel Classic by one shot, actually. Fun fact, they lost by one. So Claire Ramsey Eden finished second overall with an over 173, and then Cara Tucker got a top 10 finish with a tied 9. So they had a great week.
That podcast power.
Yeah,
Telling you,
literally.
I'm telling you. And I think they took a couple of the swings that we showed them in our podcast we
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
And that's what helped them have such a
absolutely.
great
Just
time.
having that
Yeah.
back elbow bent really
Yeah,
helps. Yeah,
yeah. You
absolutely.
see how I sliced that ball off the simulator we done a year or two ago? Yeah, yeah. They clearly needed our help. So we're just a service.
Yeah,
I'm glad we can be a service.
we're just helping.
Yeah, yeah. So great job by women's golf.
Mhm.
They beat a lot of really powerful teams in that tournament as
Yeah.
well. And going on to men's golf too.
Mhm.
How did they do?
Yeah, men's was just equally as strong, maybe just, one place less. They had their third place finish in the Memphis Intercollegiate. Anders Larson had a fourth place finish, and then Justin Begley was right behind with a sixth place finish. So just as strong as women's golf. Two very powerful teams we have going right now.
Anders Larson is on a nice little run right now.
On fire,
Yeah,
for sure,
had a
on
nice little
fire.
run. Had that individual title just
Yeah.
a week or two ago as well. Man,
Mhm.
he is playing some really good golf right now.
Yeah.
Men's tennis just wrapping up a win on senior day. It's always
Yep.
good to get a win on senior day.
It's always great. It's even better to have a 4-0 sweep on senior day. So they just got their little sweep, their senior day sweep a couple of hours ago, maybe not even a couple of hours ago.
Yeah,
So
very fresh.
yeah,
Yeah,
very.
knocking off Southern Indiana and Bellarmine in that duel as well. So that's a really big accomplishment for men's tennis. Congratulations to them on a senior day win. The women's tennis team playing right now as we are actually recording this episode. So can't give you how they done just yet, but we certainly wish them the best of luck as well as they
Yeah.
are playing right now as we are recording this episode. And on to the beach. We get to play a sport in the beach, or I
Yeah.
get to play a sport on the beach with sand. That's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they are coming off wins in duels against Austin P and Spring Hill.
Yeah. Coming off a win, playing at home, playing in good weather. I mean, it's touching 80 degrees right now and can't get better than that.
Yeah, I believe I saw something. It's their best start through 19 games.
Yeah.
You take that anytime,
Yeah.
anytime. And
Absolutely.
they will actually be at home coming up here soon. They'll host Morehead State, Liberty, non D1 in Ottawa, and Chattanooga there for very first of April. So always come out, support these teams, and be able to see a really good program that the beach program has got under Jeff Patton.
Yeah.
And let's wrap this up here before we get into our interview with Pedro Moreno, talking a little bit about EKU baseball with the track and field program. The outdoor season continuing here in 2026, and a men's and women's team had a really good showing up in Louisville.
Yeah, it's routine at this point. Track and field doing what they do. They're on a roll right now. They actually had 9 top 3 finishes at the Bellarmine meet, along with 2 ASUN athletes of the week. We have Matt C, who's field athlete of the week with his third best throw in EKU history in shot put. And then Brighter Jepchumba, I want to say, is freshman of the week with her second fastest 10,000-meter time in EKU history. Not her second fastest, but the
Pretty
second
cool.
fastest in EKU history. So, they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're repping EKU with pride, and they're doing it
Mhm.
well for
Yeah,
sure.
breaking out the record books. That's always fun. That's
Yeah,
always a good thing. We're breaking
rewriting
out,
a couple of.
rewriting some of
You
those.
have to do it in pencil at this point.
Yeah, that makes some of our sports information people happy. They have to
Yeah.
go in and do some of those, update those record books. They like doing that for sure. Well, on to baseball. Baseball and softball season continuing on, and
Mhm.
we are going to bring you a really fun interview with shortstop Pedro Moreno, telling you a little bit about his journey coming over to the United States and how he landed at EKU, along with a lot more. So enjoy this interview with Pedro Moreno. First time guest on the Kicking It with the Colonels podcast, presented by UK Sports Medicine, Pedro Moreno. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, you've only been here a couple months and you've already achieved the ultimate highest level of a student athlete at EKU appearing on this podcast. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels really
He's speechless already. He's speechless already.
Yeah.
He's already hit the high mark being here at EKU. Well, KJ's got some rapid fire questions for you to welcome you to the show.
Yeah, so we have a little this or that section sponsored by UK Sports Medicine. I'm just going to ask you 10 this or that questions. Just answer whatever is the first thing to come to your mind.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. First question, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drinks.
Stay up late or wake up early?
Wake up early.
Case or Stratton?
Wait, what's that question? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know Stratton? Oh my God.
He's only
Okay.
for a couple months. He may not
Give me some grace. I'll give you some grace. Okay.
dining options.
Oh, okay. So upper. That's how I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, offense or defense?
Defense.
Day game or night game?
Night game.
Grass field or turf?
Turf.
Pre-game music or silence?
Breathing music
Practice alone or with teammates?
with teammates.
And then clutch hit or game-saving catch?
Clutch it.
That's fair.
Well, there you go. Now your BP's over and done. But you know what I want to see? We got two middle infielders here.
Okay.
I want to see you all turn a double play. I think we need to make that happen sometime. That may be a bonus feature.
As long as it's with a softball.
Ooh, can you think you can throw a softball?
Yeah, I can actually throw a softball pretty good. I can pitch.
Oh, pitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I throw it pretty hard.
Okay.
You guys will be surprised.
KJ would probably get some good swings on you, though.
I probably strike
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we may have a little rivalry here. All right. Here we go. Well, welcome to not only to the podcast, but to EKU. I know you've been here a couple months. Let's talk about the season. Hitting 297 on the year, on base percentage 444. We got just a couple of 300 hitters on this podcast, and I'm just over here hanging out, having a good time. But how has it been in your adjustment to EKU so far?
I mean, I'm just doing the same thing I always do, just trying to help the team. The reason why I came here is just to help Jen win. Just not really like a me guy, just trying to help the team win, just get on base, score. Just what I do, just trying to be myself.
Typical leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
Typically. Yeah. You know Coach Weisberg probably the best of anyone because you play with him at Valdosta State. How has that chemistry developed over the years?
Well, I didn't know he has so much trust in me to like recruit me again. It goes back to like that summer after my senior year, after I played with him, my wife tells me like, "Hey, you should reach out to him." I thought I was done. You should reach out to him and just maybe like he'll give you a chance. I said, "Nah," like, and then she pushed me through, and then that's why I'm here. And he was really happy to like try to find a way to like get to here. And I mean, I love him. He gives us a lot of trust to play in the field. You don't feel like pressure. You can play for like free, you know. That's what I like so much about playing for him.
Yeah.
So
And how important is that as an athlete at this level to just kind of play without the stress of like or the worry of anything and just to just genuinely play free?
it's huge because I've played for coaches before that they if you don't get the job done, like they might not even talk to you. And just like even if you don't get the job done with him, he still like cheers you up. Like he will never scream at you because he's been there. You know, and he's been there. He's done it before, so he understands that. And so all the other coaches that we have, they've been there. They never scream at us. They just cheer for us and support us. So yeah.
It's your fifth year in college, two at South Florida State, two at Valdosta State. What did you hope to get out of this final year at EKU? Did you have any goals or any things that you envisioned to try to get out of this year?
I did. I had personal goals and team goals. Do you want me to talk
Yeah,
about
well,
both?
tell us about both.
So for team goal, it's just win the ASUN conference and make it regionals, and win the the college sports series, whatever it's called. Um, that's like one of the huge things that I want to accomplish as a team. And personal is just we talked about this as a team. Just for myself, just hit like over 370, less than 5 errors. And yeah, I think that was like 24 stolen bases, but that was last year because I was fast and not fast anymore.
That old age is setting in on
Yeah.
being a fifth year. How long have you been a leadoff hitter?
Uh, my freshman year, I was a freshman. I worked my way from like seventh to like leadoff, and then my sophomore year, I was kind of a power hitter, so I was in the third on the 3 hole,
Okay.
and then after that, it was junior, senior, and then fifth year, I was a leadoff, and I like it. I get fastballs all the time. So
Mhm.
should hit.
Yeah.
I should swing at it more
Yeah.
often. But all my
That's
teammates
the
are like, dude,
Yeah.
if you're gonna throw your fastball, just swing.
Uh-huh.
It's not that easy, man.
If you, when you're in that leadoff role, how much do you find yourself kind of being that guy that gives the rest of the team a scouting report? Because you are the first guy that sees a pitcher, sees the movement that he has on his ball. How often do you find yourself in that role?
Oh, like every game.
Yeah.
Like if I strike out or like I get on and then I score or after the inning, everybody just asks me like, hey, like how does it look? And I think it's huge. Like it's not the same having a guy that throws a flat fastball or firm than just someone that like sinks down or like to the side, you know? I think that's huge. So I try to do the best, even if when I'm hitting, I don't like I strike out or whatever, I try to like stay positive and just help my team
Mhm.
so we can like get going. So I think it's huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did you get involved in baseball? Tell us how you began to fall in love with this sport.
Well, my parents just I played a lot of sports growing up. Started playing baseball when I was like 3 years old. This is my parents would tell me like I would have a plastic bat at home and I would just play with my brother in at home, just swinging. 3 years old, just swinging, swinging. And then I got in a team when I was four, and then I really liked it and just keep playing. Now,
Yeah. Originally from Venezuela, and I know Venezuela has a very rich history of baseball players. A lot of rich players now playing in the game, rich history of players playing in the game right now too. How much of the World Baseball Classic did you consume? And I know that had to be a very enjoyable time that your country won the WBC.
yeah, it was awesome, and also my forgot to mention earlier, my parents were here when we won,
Oh.
so it was great. It was awesome because but like in Venezuela we don't the situation is tough right now and just to do that like the habits in Venezuela is just like everybody just goes crazy,
Mhm.
everybody gets happy. So it was really huge to get that win
Yeah.
against the United States.
Uh, David Alvarez, also Venezuelan on the team. Does that give you bragging rights over everybody else on the team?
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
So some of my teammates we just mess around and um, I'm just gonna say shout out Bracy, He's one of our pitchers.
He knows the inside story.
He'll know. If he watched this, he'll know.
Oh, that's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about your move to from Venezuela to the United States. You began your career at South Florida State. Tell us about how that move transpired and how you ultimately wound up coming to the United States as a fairly young age.
So I so my dad's family lived in Orlando. So when I was 14, came to the United States, Orlando, to visit my grandma. And then we saw like a small school, and then my dad just went up there, talked to the coach, and then we were trying to get me there to that school to play for them. Didn't end up working out, so we go back. And then when I was 16, I came back, and my parents just left me. No, not like that, but
Right.
like they left us
Right.
here with my grandma and my brother, and then we went to school. We met a coach where we just practicing with him, like every day. And then that coach, his name is Jose Martes, Dominican. Um, he's the reason why I got the offer to the junior college because I didn't know anything. And after that, I just bought Badass and then here. So
Yeah.
that's how it was.
What was the hardest part to transition to the United States?
The language.
The language.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
when I was in high school playing. I played for an academy, and some of the guys would just make fun of me sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's whatever. I know they didn't mean it that way. Um, but I would say that's what it was. Like when I got here, funny story, I got here and I was just doing like private lessons with a teacher from the school, and you guys might laugh and it's okay. I was just saying thank you for helping us out, and it just said you're welcome, and I thought you meant like you're welcome, like, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
welcome where?
Oh yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's how
Totally different meanings.
yeah, like that's how
Yeah.
bad my English was
Yeah.
at that time. But then after that, like I learned little by little. I remember me and my brother who have like flashcards. There'll be Spanish and English in the back, and we just practice at home, like learning words. And then just moving to college, um, freshman year, one of my teammates um tells me when we were sophomore year, he was like, "Dude, your English has gotten so much better than when you were here in freshman year." And I'm like, I don't really notice that, but if I look back to
Mm.
how I used to talk freshman year to like now, it's huge. And also the accent, like it's a lot better now. So
That's fantastic. I can't imagine how
That I mean, like,
that
that's insanely difficult. Like, I took 8 years of Spanish, like, in my, like, career at school, and I still like, we went to Mexico, and I still was broke in Spanish. It was so embarrassing, like, so
no comprende.
oh, it literally, like, I forgot what I said. I think I had told I was at work because I'm a server, and I'm from Texas. I didn't say that, but I'm a server, and at Texas we have a lot of people that speak Spanish come in and only speak Spanish. And there was one day I was telling this lady that I was trying to tell her that we have side of mashed potatoes or fries or grapes, and I told her we have a side of eggs.
The side of eggs. Okay. Making up new menus. Okay.
Because I said, gosh, I think I said huevos instead of grapes, and it was so embarrassing. And I think about that every day. So it's like it's really impressive what you've done in such a short amount of time because it's not easy at all.
yeah, what also helped me a lot was just like I was surrounded by people that speak English.
Yeah.
Um, that also helps. Like if I was just surrounding myself with people, especially in junior college. When I was in high school, I had like Venezuelan friends and Mexican, but once I got to college, only like two guys speak Spanish, and they don't even like speak Spanish. And the first language was like English. That was forced
Yeah.
to like speak in English and just pretty much like
Mhm.
practice and learn. That's why from freshman to sophomore year,
Yeah.
my English got so much better.
And you see now, especially guys even in the major leagues, they'll even still have to have translators,
Yeah.
things like that, to be able to conduct an interview.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself outside of the diamond. What are your plans? What do you want to try to get into once this season comes to an end and your college eligibility is over? What's the next path for you?
So I definitely want to keep playing baseball. I'm really realistic. I know I'm 24. I know like there's guys out there playing baseball 18 and they're really good. Um, if I get drafted, I will keep playing, but anything else, I'll probably just not do it because we talked earlier, I'm married and I have to provide for my family and I want to have a family soon.
Mhm.
Not too soon, but soon. So probably just my wife is going to law school, so she came here to support me so that once I'm done, I'm gonna go with her to support her, just provide for her while she goes to school and then finish her degree.
That's awesome. How did you meet your wife?
We we met in Orlando
Okay.
one summer,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Worked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Oh, how did you pop the question? Because I know all the females are
Yeah.
concerned about that. How did you pop the question to her?
Question.
Like, what do you mean, like,
Ask her to marry you. How did
oh,
you ask her? Yeah.
some
The
people,
question.
yeah. So apparently she wasn't expecting it, and well, that's what it is. But I talked to the head coach at that time, at the school, and then I just talked to someone I knew to take pictures.
Mhm.
So I was like, hey, we're gonna go to the field. to take some pictures. Yeah. And then I I asked her that.
Yeah.
On the
I,
field?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Does she have
I used to.
sport background as well? Like,
Uh,
does she play sports at all?
oh yeah, she did. She played soccer at UCF for the club team.
Okay.
She
Gotcha.
played for the club team. Yeah, she's really active. Her whole family, like, they love soccer.
Mm.
She's from Colombia. Well, she was born in South Carolina, but her dad's from Colombia. Her mom is from Ecuador and Costa Rica.
Gotcha.
So, and then they all love soccer. Every time I go down there, we play soccer all the time, and I love it. Because growing up, I played soccer too.
Yeah.
Till I was like 10 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love doing sports.
A lot of running.
Working out, whatever it is, I like it. I just like to be active.
Yeah. And how much of a role has your wife played in just being able to do what you do to this level? Because you have to have that strong support system behind you.
Yeah, no, she's really supportive, and her family has played a huge role in my life and in this journey too. Um, it's my family, like, my parents moved here to the United States about 2 to 3 years ago because of the situation in Venezuela. It was getting worse and worse, and she came in my life in just the perfect time, and just ever since she's been there dating, she's just been supportive, and also her family has just been really, really supportive with us. Now that we're married, they see us as one, just a union, and just support. So like it's been like huge, especially for me, that she's been in my life and her family as well. So
Terrific.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about EKU so far?
let's see. I love this weather.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty nice right now.
I love the feel. I'm not gonna lie, the feel is really nice. I like I've never had a home field like that. Like our home field at Valdosta, it was fine, but it was what's it called? It wasn't turf. This turf, I mean, I love it. Play here every day, practice every day in here, and I think that's what I like. I mean, that's where I spend the most of my time
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the field.
Yeah.
So I would say the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask. I know it's a turf field. Do y'all get bad hops on turf fields, like on y'all's turf?
No, I mean it's just it's a little bouncy, but it's for the most part it's the same. Like,
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
You all got
it's funny.
bad hops.
Terrible hops.
I've never seen you guys feel. I didn't even know. Is it like back there?
So, so after we end this interview, we're gonna go over. You're gonna pitch to KJ. You're gonna strike her out supposedly,
Yeah,
and then we'll show you the field.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, yeah. That's.
What do I get if I strike her out?
Ooh, we need to settle this.
Oh my goodness.
I feel
I
like
need
I just
I
realized.
need to revisit this when I'm not in a slump. Then we can do this.
Sure.
Wonderful. I think it's all a mind game to try to. Oh, I'm slumping. I'm still hitting over 330, whatever. Yeah. When you when you come to EKU, did you have any knowledge of EKU before coming? Because I imagine probably didn't have a lot of knowledge about EKU.
I knew about EKU. Actually, my freshman year in junior college, we had a transfer guy from EKU because he was at the COVID year.
Mm.
So he transferred out because there was too many kids. It was like, I think it was 2020, season
Yeah.
2020. So after that, he transferred to South Florida State College, and I met him, and I knew about the school, but like that's it. I just knew a little bit about the school,
Right.
nothing
Mm.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going from Orlando, this is my question. Orlando is a pretty like decent sized city. I would say it's a pretty big city. So going from knowing that like seeing your first taste of the United States in a small city like Richmond, like how does that like what are you like do you like it better on the small town? Did you like Orlando better? Like what do you
I
think?
definitely like Orlando better.
Mhm.
But I did live in Valdosta, Georgia,
Yeah.
and that's really, really small town.
Yeah.
And it's not too pretty, if you can call it that. Here, I mean, it's nice, it's chill. There's not like some traffic sometimes, but I just think it's like pretty chill city,
Mhm.
small town or whatever you call it. And then we have Lexington, and you have
Yeah.
Cincinnati. I've never been to those places. I've been to Louisville and Cincinnati now, but back then, I mean, it was like, oh, I can go visit,
Yeah.
and just get to know some things.
Yeah.
In Georgia, it was like, I don't know,
Middle of
even
nowhere.
though we were like 2 hours away from my wife's hometown, but I definitely like it here better than Boston.
Okay.
But no,
That's all right.
Did you ever go to Disney?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
plenty of
wife loves
times.
Disney.
You a big rides person, or like
Yeah,
what do
we
you do
love
at
roller
Disney?
coasters.
Okay, okay,
We also we actually I guess we go there like in our anniversary. Like our anniversary is July 4th.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the smart man. I'll never forget that.
It's hard to forget that. Yeah, yeah.
So like every 4th of July we go there. We actually went last 4th of July, and at Disney you have the castle.
Hmm.
We went inside we had a reservation for like dinner,
Yeah.
and we sat in there and we could see the fireworks through
Oh, very cool.
yeah, we'd
Yeah.
asked well I asked see if we can sit somewhere close because it was a special occasion. They were really nice about it, and they let us do it. So
That's fantastic. I
yeah.
love that. See, this man plans ahead. He's smart. Yeah.
Well, this my wife's name is Sandy. She's the one that does all the planning and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta
Speaking
give
of
gotta give
the
her some credit.
Yeah. Got to give her some credit too. Yeah. It sounds like a great match. So, you look into, I want to talk about a little bit more about your role on this team. And it's that leadoff position, get on base, steal a couple bags. When you're on first base and you're thinking about stealing a bag, are you going on, are you looking at a pitcher's leg? What are you looking at when you're trying to swipe that bag? Because you want to get that first read off of him. What's your mindset of when you're on first base? I need to steal this bag. How do you attack that?
So I just try to be aggressive. Just try to get a big lead. I know like a big lead, like like just this small could make the difference, right?
Yeah.
So like, I try to get a big lead where I know that if he picks me up, I can get back. And if I get not a good jump, like I can still make it. And I'm just timing. That's all it is. Just like timing him up. I'm not guessing. I'm just timing. Like if he does something different, I'm shooting it down. Um, but yeah, that's all I'm thinking. Just like big lead, be aggressive, and um timing. So like just if he keeps the same rhythm or if he does something like and then he goes, or if he looks down and then he looks up, he goes, or if he looks up and then he picks. So just like picking up little things, that's what we do. And then coaches do a really good job letting us know that, hey, like he's doing these looking up, and he's going to the player, he's looking down, staying down, then going home. That those little things help a lot.
Yeah.
So that we look for that too when we're trying to steal back.
What's the most steals you've ever had in a season, whether it be in high school, in Little League? Do you remember a number that you had in one year?
Yeah, it was in Valdosta. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. I had 24 and I had 22. I had either 22 and 24 attempts
Okay.
or something like that. So
Yeah.
22, 24.
Very high efficiency rate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty good. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was just playing the game. I don't really look at like stolen bags when
Yeah.
during the season. I look more like stats.
Mhm.
So like
Yeah.
I was just like running. I guess I was quick at that time. Now I'm like, they're not too fast.
How has the chemistry been on this team? Because there's a good mix of players that were on the team last year. I know you weren't part of that, but players that were on the team and then newcomers. So how has that gelled together this year for you guys?
It's great. Actually, I loved it. When I moved here, I didn't have a place to stay, and Owen, um, coach asked him if I could stay with him, and he was really nice about it. He let me stay in his couch and downstairs
Mhm.
at his house. Um, and then he kind of bring me in a little bit with the Bible study and just to Jesus, and I think that's huge for me because um, creating creating my family, I want to like get close to Jesus and just guide them through that. Just put it all to Jesus. So that's been huge too. Um, but the chemistry in the team, I think everybody just like we just have a blast like with each other. Like everybody just they just fool around. It's never bored. Just always loud. So like I love that.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And he kind of just skated past it, but like the fact that he was staying on Owen's couch means he was literally staying on the Bible study couch. Like that's
Yeah.
like an iconic couch at this school. But yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah,
mention.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
was
get
actually staying there for like 3 days because I didn't, because we talked about it earlier. I didn't know I was coming, and then it was just like, hey, like
Yeah.
you could,
mm,
Last,
you're eligible, yeah. And then I came here on Wednesday, missed 2 classes, drove a U-Haul with all my stuff, and then at Owen's house, I had the U-Haul waiting to see
yeah,
where I was gonna live.
yeah.
But I mean, it all worked out. So
That's just wild. Expand on that a little bit more if you don't mind. Just because you went right at the beginning of the year not knowing if you were going to be able to play or not. And just the mind games that had to be playing on you. It just had to be wearing a ton. But like, how did you overcome that, I guess?
what do you mean, like overcome?
Just like the thought of, is this it? Is like, am I going to play this year?
Okay, I
Just take
got you.
us through that process.
Yeah, so like our last game that we played, we lost 2 in a row, and then as we lose, I'm just like taking a moment, just realize that I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have any other year, and we just go on the bus, we go home, everybody's down, like we're not playing anymore. And then I get home and just talk to my wife and say, well, like, that's it, just got to move on. I try not to think about it. Just that's just how it works for me. That's how I move on.
Mhm.
I get a job, and we were planning like where we were gonna go, like Orlando or stay in Georgia to finish my degree, and then got a serving job at Texas Roadhouse. They were awesome. Was there for a month or a little bit over a month, and then that's when Jan called me. Like we were the whole time we were just like talking to each other, but he never wanted to say yes because he didn't know for sure. Um, so he was just like, "Hey, like I don't know, just wait." And then because of that, this is crazy. Our lease in Valdosta just like ended in, let's say, July. And then I didn't know like if I was gonna come back. So I didn't want to get into a lease in Valdosta because then I can't get out of it. So I just waited on him. So I talked to Drake LaRoche. It's his dad played in the major leagues. He was one of my teammates. His wife's he was also married and had 2 kids.
Mhm.
His wife's grandma let us stay at their lake house
Okay.
for 2 weeks to a month, and they were awesome. Like they didn't even like let us like give her any money.
Yeah.
And that was huge for us because it like we didn't had anywhere to stay because
Mhm.
we actually like stayed at a hotel before that, and then that's after that we got to stay at their house. But then Jen, at the end, like Friday, I was like, "Hey, coach, like last week, like if you don't like let me know for sure, then I'm just gonna move on, and because I have to make a decision."
Mhm.
And then that Friday, I remember it was like at noon, work was like a little slow, and then he just calls me, and I'm like, "What is he calling me?" I get on the phone, and then he said, "Hey, like you've been eligible the whole time. You like if you want to play for me, you can come here." And I was just like, "Wow." I literally like, "Wow, it worked out. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesus."
Mm.
Literally.
You literally went from being a waiter to the leadoff hitter. Yeah, with one phone call.
Yeah.
I can imagine just being the table he was waiting on. Where's my bread? Oh, sorry. I need to go take some BP real quick. I got to play a game here in 3 days. Yeah, that's awesome though. I love that story. And was it Adam LaRoche? Is that the dad? Because you said,
I'm pretty sure, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
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 Because he had a very long major league career. Yeah,
Yeah. And his son, Drake, there's a lot of pictures on the internet that you could see like
yeah,
on the field with him when he was a little kid.
yeah,
And now his kid looks just like him
yeah.
when he was a kid. It's funny. I tell him all the time, like, dude, he looks just like you.
Yeah, yeah.
His name is what's his name? I forget. I forgot his name. I know there's two. It's forgot his name. The girl, it's Ruth McCoy. That's his name, McCoy.
Okay.
Okay.
He was probably gonna
And he looks just like him.
I was getting ready to fire up the Google machine. Yeah.
find it.
What was your favorite thing about being a waiter at Texas Roadhouse? Did you have one?
Uh,
Or maybe more importantly, like how much did you get off the meals?
yeah, that was the most. That was my happy part. It's like,
You
cause
get a little
like,
discount.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, and like the tips. I meant the
The
tips.
tips. Yeah.
Like seeing like, oh my God, they're so nice. They give me $20.
Yeah.
But then another like five people table just come in and it's like $10.
Those.
Whatever.
Yeah.
If you're like
You
that's
can speak from experience with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know you can relate.
Yeah.
But no, it was a fun experience. I've never done that before. I started as an expo with the
Mhm.
kitchen, and then I was really cool with the manager, the general manager, and all the managers. They really liked me. And after a week and a half or 2 weeks, I talked to him. I was like, hey, like, like I have a wife, I have to pay my bills, whatever. And then he trained me as a server, and then I started serving
Yeah.
after that. So, yeah.
And I always say, and you two both are examples of that. One of the toughest jobs I imagine has to be dealing with people trying to get their food.
Everybody needs to be a server at some point in
It
their
teaches you so many lessons. I guarantee.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before, it's funny because before, my wife used to serve when she was living in Orlando, and I was kind of, I wasn't like mean. I was like, oh, like she took too long. Like 18%.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then now I understand like they all deserve like
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I mean that it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not. All right, Pedro. Well, before we let you go, we have to let you spin the wheel. This is the staple here at the podcast. We got a bunch of random questions on it. Whatever you land on, you answer. All right, you ready?
All right.
All right, give it one big final spin. This is your parting gift. That wasn't even one
Yeah,
spin.
no.
It's gotta go. This is
Yeah.
Price is Right rule. You got to go all the way around.
I didn't know how hard.
Yeah,
There we go.
that thing weighs a ton. It's not going anywhere.
Oh my gosh, of course you get this one. Uno
Uno
reverse.
reverse. So that means you get to ask one of us a question.
Whatever question you want. You can pick one of these on here if you want.
I mean I can't see.
You got your worst sport. Who would you want to be stuck on a deserted island with? A list on your bucket or an item on your bucket list? Where do you want to take your dream vacation?
Uh, I'll do the dream vacation.
Okay. Where are you
Like my
going?
dream vacation.
Yeah.
Um, it's because we've done this before. Me and my wife and a few of our good friends. Just go to Puerto Rico for a week. With either Puerto Rico or Mexico to an all-inclusive resort.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
good times.
Yeah.
Never been to an all-inclusive resort, but my wife has in Mexico for a wedding, and she said it was the best, and we had to do it. So
Yeah.
I really do want to do that.
Yeah, man.
That sounds
I
fun.
want to, I'm gonna go try to sign up for one. Yeah, that's awesome.
Join the softball team. We did it this year.
Yeah, yeah. How was that experience?
It was nice. If we weren't playing softball, I feel like we would
Yeah.
be able to enjoy it
Yeah.
a little bit more. But yeah, I definitely would go back for sure.
When did you guys do it?
At the very beginning, like in February, we went to Jalisco and we did a little all-inclusive resort over there.
Before the season started?
We were playing, it was like our second tournament.
Oh, you
biggest
guys were
tournament
playing in Mexico?
while we were in there, yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
It was an experience for sure. Yeah.
Well, if we do it, I would not be able to go. Like if we do it for the baseball team, because I don't have my passport.
You'd have to get your passport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm happy we didn't do that.
Yeah. Wouldn't be on that trip, would you?
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't be on that trip. All right. Well, we're going to try to settle the who's going to strike out who. We'll settle that a little
Yeah,
bit later.
coming soon.
All
Coming
right.
soon.
Yeah. We may update you here in the future. But Pedro, it's been great having you. Really enjoyed it. Thanks. Thanks for being with us. All right. That's Pedro Moreno, shortstop of the EKU baseball team, joining us here on the podcast. We thank you for watching. Until next time, you've been kicking it with the Colonels.